Hey guys, thanks for tuning on in for my second installment in my hits and misses for my collection. We're a little bit past halfway through the year, so I thought it would be a good idea to check in, give you guys an update on out of my entire collection for each category, things that have worked well and things that have not. If you would like to see my favorite tools that I use to apply my makeup, as well as some things that did not work out, that's just, we're gonna call a spade, things that I have tried and was not a fan of, then please stick around. Alright, you guys. Hey, what's up? What's good? I am filming this on Labor Day weekend. I've been up since 4, so I've not like fully taken advantage of this holiday, I must say. So I figured I would go ahead and get my filming out of the way. If you are new to my channel, I am an avid lover and collector of makeup, so my collection has gone crazy since I revived my YouTube channel and do a lot of product reviews. So throughout this video, I will link and reference different videos that I currently have in my catalog. Feel free to check those out at any point in time. This week though is all about hits and misses for just different types of categories when it comes to makeup, tools, prep stuff, foundations, concealer, bronzers, highlighters, all of that. I've got drawers and drawers of stuff, and I just wanted to find a thoughtful way to share my thoughts on my collection overall with you guys, and this is what I came up with. If at any point in time I mention something that you love, please do not take offense. I know it's hard. Even I get in my feelings when a YouTuber that I'm watching talks about something that I enjoy. I get it. I hear you. I feel you. This is not a personal attack on anyone, any brand, anything, any man, woman, and child, animal, noun, nothing. It has nothing to do with that. These are just things that worked for me and things that didn't, so I figured I would pass along that knowledge. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so I have a few from each category. I tried to find a good mix of things that are drugstore, things that are middle of the way, and some luxury products, just to make it fair, I guess, to be fair to all price ranges. So I'm going to start out with, it's kind of like a fun, innovative tool. I did a review on this. This is the BlendSmart rotating brush head. Definitely check out, I'll link my other video as well. So in the kit, I believe you get this brush, their starter brush. A few it's this one. A few hairs fell out in my video, so the brand actually contacted me and sent me this replacement head. So check out the update for the customer service experience. Check out the first one to see how it reviewed. I have thoughts on who this is a good fit for and who it is not, so I'm not going to spend time going over that, but it's just like a fun thing to use. It's just a lot of fun. I enjoy whenever I pull this out. It's good for filming as well, just to make sure you get a nice buffed out blended look. So this is in my kind of, not quite a favorite, but it's a product that I definitely do enjoy. This is a buffing brush by Real Techniques. I love this brush. I use it for flipping everything, like every part of my face. I absolutely love it. It's just a really good buffing brush. It's like dense enough that you can really work with it, but it's not like super harsh on the skin. Love it. So I have a lot of brushes, and I put them in categories of like my Morphe brushes go in one, brushes I use every day that are kind of like grouped by certain brands, brushes I never reach for, and clean brushes, and then like a hodgepodge. So I have all this stuff organized on my desk and in a certain way. So I'm just picking from each of these cups. Let's see. Oh, I love these. I love these. So this is the Sephora Airbrush set. I did do a review on this. You get 5 brushes, I think for about $65. Cannot go wrong as just an all-around good brush set. This is the closest thing you'll find to their pro line in their store. So if you're interested in that, but from like a cost budget standpoint, you get more bang for your buck buying these. So highly recommend them. Got a few more. This is a Sephora Pro brush. This is the pointed brow concealer. I use this in my crease and for detail on the outer V, so it's a great brush. I've had it for years. It holds up incredibly well. This is a new one added to my collection. I will link the playlist here. This is from the Live Glam Morphe Me subscription. This is the E27. Just the best blending brush that I could ever ask for right now. Now, in the world of brushes, I am pretty new to upgrading my collection, so That's why I signed up for the Morphe Me subscription. I just love this brush so much. Sorry. That's why I signed up for the subscription, just to give me a taste of Morphe. Morphe historically is not one of my favorite brands. It's just not a go-to. I've had stuff from them and have sold it. So I figured, you know what, I need to buy more brushes. It's a convenient way to do so, but I absolutely love this particular brush. I have not loved all the brushes that I've received, and you'll see in a moment which ones did not meet my expectations. This has also been new to my collection. This is from Moda Pro. It is their BMX 430 crease brush. Just nice and fluffy, but the overall like presentation of the brush is really, really nice, but it's just like a dream just to get in there. It's so soft. And then lastly, a little bit higher end is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Jumbo Powder Brush. I just enjoy putting it all over my face. I use this for all over face powder. It's way too big to like contour all that stuff with, but it's just nice for getting like your whole face. Because I am in between shades in a lot of brands, I'll typically lay down a foundation and then go over my whole face with the powder. So this is good for just getting whole parts of your face together quickly. I would not try and contour with this, but it's good for all over face powder. So those were things that I liked. Definitely have some things that missed the mark. Please don't be offended. I don't want to offend anybody, but I will speak my makeup truth. So I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't like sponges at all. I have all different kinds of sponges. This is a Sephora one. This is a L'Oreal one. I have a mini beauty blender one. This is a Real Techniques one. Although I have not bought the original beauty blender, I don't like sponges, so me buying that's not going to change my mind. I'm just not a fan. I don't like them at all. They're just, I like brushes, and that's that. So I just, any type of sponge typically goes into my top 5. I mean, I'm sorry, typically goes into my misses category. They can have beautiful application, but I still don't like them at all. So we'll start with that. This will probably be less offensive to people. This is the Marc Jacobs, the bronze brush. So I'll be honest, YouTube made me buy it. Jackie Ina in one of her videos a while ago just loved this brush so much. And this is not like shade or anything to her, but like I was obsessed with her channel at the time, so of course I went out and bought it. The power of YouTube, the power of consumerism, the power of influence. It's just alive and well. So I got this brush. I don't reach for it. It's just too dense for me, and it is a nicely made brush. Do not get me wrong on that, but if you look at how it like lays down on the skin, I can't bronze my whole cheek quite like that. Even if you go in with the tip of it, like it covers so much surface area. It's kind of a hard brush to use, so it was expensive, so I just kind of wasted the money on that. I will link this whole video I did. I don't care for the Colourpop brushes. I just think they're horrible, except for one. This might be the one that I don't mind. Yeah, this is their blush brush. I like this one, but watch the video to see how much I dislike the rest of them. And this is, in the world of drugstore, like, I would almost just say save your money and maybe get something like a Real Techniques, like a little bit nicer than the Wet n Wild brushes. They're just not good, and yes, they are cheap, but I don't think they're worth what little money you are spending on them. If you are new to brushes, as much as I dislike the Colourpop ones, you're probably better off buying a few of those, or even maybe looking at the set, because I have so many brushes and I have a sense of what I like and I don't like. That Colourpop set is just not for me, but it's a better value long term than the Wet n Wild ones. I've got two more, one high end, one not. This is from, I'll link this video, it's from the Morphe Live Glam thing that I was just mentioning. This line, this was 1 month's worth of brushes. There's another one floating around. This particular set is pretty bad. I haven't used these that often, but they're scratchy, the hairs are falling out, they're kind of going every which way. Like the ferrule's nice, the color scheme is nice, but these are trash. Not all Morphe brushes are horrible, but a lot of them are hit and miss. And lastly, sorry Dad, this was a gift from my father. It's a Chanel Fluid Foundation powder brush. This does not, you cannot use it with powder, so I went to 2 stores and asked. I went to Macy's and I went to Blue Mercury, and I was like, hey, can I use powder? And they said, hey, no, do not use powder with this. It's like too densely packed. I find that a lot of like liquid foundations just get trapped in the brush hairs. And I don't know if this is before or after they reformulated their brushes. I am interested in buying more Chanel brushes, but it's just not worth it to me. And the paint or whatever is coated on this has worn off. And it's not like I'm using it all that often. So 50, 60 bucks. It's just not for me. I don't care for brushes that are this densely packed, but it is very well made. Very well made. Just don't like it. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below. I will have all the product information listed. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I would like to pick up some Tom Ford brushes. I would like to try out some Sigma brushes, so I'm still hunting. Still on the prowl looking for brushes that I want to add to my collection. So hopefully at the end of the year when I redo this series, I will have some updates and some different thoughts on new things. But until then, take care you guys. Have a great rest of the day. I will see you guys shortly. Bye.